Today we are back looking at some good old entitlement. Entitled parent raising the next generation of turds. I'm an a-hole for confronting a neighbour who was rude to my son at a trick-or-treat because of a rule I never heard of. I, 27, took my 4-year-old son trick-or-treating on Halloween, as normal parents do. He was so adorable in his costume and his joys was infectious. We went along house after house, lots of smiles, exclamations of how cute he was, and of course loads of candy. Then we came to one house. We rang the bell. Initially there was no answer, but I could see there were lights on in the house, so clearly people were home. Also I heard shuffling behind the door. Clearly they were looking for the people to see who was there. I rang again, then after 2 minutes I rang a third time. Okay, well at that point you're literally just asking to get shouted at. If people don't answer the door after you've rung it the first time and you've been waiting there for a minute, just go. Everyone knows that. And the woman opened the door with a nasty look, and before my son could even trick or treat, she pointed to her light porch and rudely said, "Porch lights off means don't ring," and started to close the door. The look on my little boy's face was so heartbreaking. I could not let that nastiness slide. Plus I had never heard of such a rule and told her so, and asked how she could break a little boy's heart like that. Then repeated the rule and said she didn't have any candy anyways and to please leave her alone. I asked what kind of idiot doesn't make sure to have some bare minimum candy around October 31st. Like, use a damn calendar. She said not everyone wants to be part of Halloween and slammed the door in my face. Okay, so that's part 1. We're about to watch part 2, and by the sounds of it, I'm already on the other woman's side. If you've rang their door for multiple minutes, they've not opened the door, get the hint. I comforted my poor son, explained some people are just terrible Grinches, and we moved on to a few more houses. But the night was ruined. It got worse. I got back home and so my phone had an insane notification. Apparently this woman had recorded the whole interaction on her door camera and posted it to the local neighborhood Facebook group. Anyways, the backlash was so bad I had to leave the group. I'm still getting horrible DM. Apparently the porch light rule is real. It's a way to signal you're opting out of Halloween. Who the hell wants to opt out of Halloween? Even my husband won't back me up. He knew the rule, and while he's sympathetic to the social media abuse I'm getting, he said it was stupid of me to engage when she clearly didn't want to participate. I'm upset. He thinks I should have let rudeness against our little boy slide. I'm an a-hole for confronting this rude woman. I'm gonna say, yeah, you are. I haven't went trick-or-treating in years, but usually if someone doesn't answer the door, like if their lights are off, you should get the hint. So there's nobody to blame but yourself. When trick-or-treating with my kids, we would only go to the houses with porch lights on, and then only ring the bell once. We made sure they said happy Halloween and thank you. Some folks just don't want to join in, and that's okay. Exactly. Like, you also have to keep in mind, maybe there's a reason she doesn't like to do Halloween. Maybe she is a child who died, etc. Just because someone doesn't want to partake in Halloween doesn't mean that they're an old Grinch. Halloween could be sad for them, like it can make them remember their child. Isn't that like one of the only rules in Halloween? Why would you wait that long and keep bringing? Also, great job calling another adult an idiot in front of your 4-year-old. Great example setting, exactly. It's like, oh god, she really did think she was in the right, didn't she? Yet again, whenever it comes to Halloween, there's like 3 rules. I think the first one is that you're meant to sing a Halloween song. You're meant to say thank you and not take loads of candy. And then if someone's got no lights on and they don't answer the door, then you should just leave. Don't keep on ringing. If you're not helping with housing or donating, do not follow me. For context, I started following this woman after encountering her partner approaching me downtown Chicago begging for money and cigarettes. She also had an article in the Sunday Times about her tent block in the public way across from Ritz, and I absolutely recognise it as theirs. She's often seen in richer areas of Chicago yelling at her partner about money/SA allegations. I went down the rabbit hole and learned that this woman is insanely entitled, refuses to work, expects others to support lifestyle and provide her a house and a new car. I feel this clip perfectly belongs here. Okay, so by the sounds of it, this woman is not a nice woman whatsoever.
If you're not helping with housing or donating money, do not follow me.
So let me get this straight. If you're not helping her with housing or donating money to her, you can't follow her. Somebody take the kids off this woman. Karen can't handle a Karen.
This is how they serve our food to us at Karen's Diner.
I just want to know who's paying $18 to go to a diner to let white women be rude to you.
That's the whole point.
White women at a place called Karen's Diner. I honestly don't care if they decided to post that with all black women or a mixture of black and white women. I'm not paying $18 for anybody to be rude to me.
Okay, then don't. Don't do it. I'm actually quite impressed by her. She was able to take a video and make it about herself within the space of 2 seconds. Oh no, you're not the target audience for a certain place. Guess that means the whole world does not revolve around you. Exactly, like how you literally can take a video of Karen's Diner and make it about yourself. That right there is a talent. Oh my god, I've been to Karen's Diner and it's amazing. My youngest sister baited one to really lose her mind and it was fab. On the flip side, my partner and friends don't like the idea and that's fine. My sister and I will definitely be going back. Exactly, like put it this way, if you want to go there, go there. The whole point of Karen's Diner is to have women be rude to you and basically treat you like crap. That's the whole point, like Karen's Diner. If you don't want to go there, don't go there. If you do want to go there, go there. I really enjoy watching videos of older people going there because basically people trick their grandparents into going, and like the Karens are like, what's up granny, and like the grandparents look shocked. I still can't get over the fact that that woman made that video about her. How are you going to take a video of Karen's Diner and somehow make it about yourself?
Me don't. Ma'am, you're sitting on our seat. This is our reserved seat.
You're just as selfish as him.
Oh.
I'm not selfish. You are selfish. We are standing and we reserved the seat and we are the ones standing.
You have no
My
respect.
opinion. Why would I respect a person
Because
who's
older and you are younger and fitter.
You are
what?
not
So
older
what?
and we paid for this
Did
thing.
you ask them? Did you ask
Do you ask us?
you
Do you ask us
hijacked-
nicely? No, right?
You hijacked her seat.
Everybody was sitting in the seat,
You
got
can
up,
see with your
got up,
eyes.
and then let the
Oh, you can see your eyes. You hijacked our seat. I was sitting outside and I saw you hijacking our seat. You didn't ask for us. You could have asked it, okay, my leg is hurting. Can I sit for a minute? You did. You hijacked our seat. This is thief. You're acting like a thief here. You hijacked your seat and you have no shame. And then you're
the railway lines then.
what do you?
We're going to do that. What do you
Tell
think?
that to Eleni.
Obviously, we're
Of
going to do that.
course,
We don't need
I
your
have-
opinion, right?
Yeah, I have done that
We
already.
are smart people, we are intelligent
Continue
people.
to do that.
We would do what is
Of course
necessary.
we will do
don't
that.
want your opinion, please.
But at least show some
You have
shame.
no shame. You guys are not even listening to us.
This is our reserved seat. We
He's
reserved
not
it.
even listening. He's looking away. What does that
Are
mean?
more important.
तुम मत बोलो. We are also people. We are not animals.
You're younger and fitter.
So
So
that
what?
doesn't matter. We reserved the seat. We reserved the seat. How does it matter? We are younger, so we'll stand. Where you're bringing this room?
Come here. It's okay. You can sit here.
It's fine. Let them sit. It's fine.
I feel like some people aren't going to understand that video. Basically in the UK, if you're going to get a train ticket, you usually have to reserve a seat. What I'm getting from that video is that the people behind the camera reserved them 2 seats, got up maybe to go to the toilet, and then 2 people took them. Pretty sure that is against the rules in the train. Now, is it super deep? No. However, is that first class? Because if it is, that's pretty expensive. And then on the flip side, I think the whole point of having reserved seats is in case something happens to the train, like they need to find a body. If a body is found in a designated seat, they're probably going to assume it's you. The girl is unnecessarily nice to them. Exactly, like I'm telling you right now, if that were me, it'd be proper screaming. Don't nick my seat. I hate that I'm older, so I deserve to have the seat. F off, you idiot. I mean, yeah, that's how I feel. It's like, yeah, you're older, what does that mean? Doesn't mean you can get away with nicking stuff. Entitled jerk wants his wife to do chores with a broken arm. In 2022, I was working as a junior resident in orthopedics. I think that's how you pronounce that word. Apologies if I butchered it. Department in a large public hospital in a rural part of India. Now, for starters, we don't have an appointment system. 99% of patients walk in. Also, there are just too many patients. On a normal day, me and my senior resident would see around 150 walk-in patients between 9 AM to 2 PM. That comes to be about 4 minutes per patient. We're the ones to take history, order tests, and make diagnoses and write prescription. If a patient needs further assessment, we admit him and look at him after 2 PM during the round. Due to this heavy workload and severe shortage of doctors, we had quite some immunity about being sassy and rude with dumb or a-hole patients. To me, that seems like a nightmare situation. You know, you're in a hospital, there's not enough staff, there's too many patients, and people are horrible to you. I would quit immediately. Now, one day an older couple around 65 walked in. The lady had slipped and fell and had pain and swelling in her right forearm. Examination said, yup, that's a fracture. X-ray came back and both the forearm bones are broken. We advised some meds and asked her to go to the next room to get a slab and come after a week to see if the swelling had subsided so we could do a cast. We told her it would take a minimum of 45 days to heal before she can do anything with her hand. All okay till now. Now the old fart opens up his mouth and asks if there's some other options available. My stupid ass thought the guy was very caring and wanted to know if the surgery was needed for proper healing. I told him no cats would be sufficient, but if he wanted to know better, I would send him to a senior resident if he would just wait a few minutes. He said he was not asking about the surgery, but if it would be necessary to get a cast. I asked him what the problem was with the cast. He said, but it is her right hand. Again, I thought, oh, he must be worried about how she would go around her normal activities like eating and all. Then he spoke up again, saying who will do the chores if her right hand's in a cast. Oh god, oh. Basically, this guy's saying, yeah, you know, she might have a fractured hand, she might be in pain, but I still want her to do the chores. What a rubbish husband. Now, I have a very short fuse for a-holes, and this man was one. I was pissed because of his comments and also because he wasted 5 minutes in which I could have seen another patient or could have answered a genuine concern any other patient had. Me? What's your relation with this grandma? She's my wife. Oh, it doesn't look like that. What? From how you talk, it looks like she's either your servant or your slave. ... Are your hands also broken or are they alright? No, I am perfectly fine. Okay, then tell me why you can't do the housework. ... After this, I asked everyone to wait outside a minute and took the lady to the room and asked the staff to apply the cast on her and told them everything necessary and told the guard to point her in the direction of the medicine counter when she comes out. No complaint was filed, nothing more was said about the situation aside from me and my senior resident laughing about what a nut job the man was while sipping a cup of tea. I mean, I feel bad for that wife. Like, imagine literally having a broken arm and your husband still wants you to do chores. Why can't he do it? You know, he's got a pair of hands himself. I once told a useless husband that only support people are allowed to send hospital with patients, so if he wasn't going to support his wife, he needed to leave. He was yapping at her every time their newborn baby cried, wouldn't even get up to pass her the bib from the bassinet, and then would complain about the light and talking when we came in to help her after she rang the call bell for assistance. This remains one of my proudest moments in my nursing career. Do you want to know something? The best thing that woman could do is probably ditch him. By the sounds of it, he's a bit useless.
I paid $750 for a dumbass photographer to fly her from New York and take the worst photos of me ever, dog. My album art, I'm so annoyed. So annoying. I look like
You look amazing.
Like,
You
my
look
eyes
good.
aren't even open, and I literally only got like 15 photos back, and like this is the best one.
I mean, you look good.
Look so stupid. I literally can't.
I mean, the photographer done her job, which was to take
so
pictures
much
of you.
money for these images, dog. Like, what the is that? Ew.
You look fine.
My eyes are literally not open, and it's so.
Yes, they are.
embarrassing. It's so annoying.
Just because you're paying a photographer to take pictures of you doesn't mean that you're gonna look good in a photo. Something tells me she doesn't know a lot about photos. Like, if you're getting a professional photographer to take photos of you, you actually have to pose. I mean, the photo looked good, the photographer done a good job. It's your job to actually pose. I'm interested to see what her social media pics look like. Perhaps FaceApp and the filters have distorted the way she sees herself. I didn't even think about it in that way. But then in the flip side, it's like, if you're getting a photo taken, you need a pose. The photographer done a really good job. Like, the photos look good. It's just you that doesn't look good, and that's because you need to learn how to pose. Lol, girl, that's legit what your face looks like. She's probably so accustomed to seeing it filters / face tint and controlling the angle she's photographed from that she doesn't even recognize herself. That's what I'm thinking. Like, the photographer done what she was paid to do. She took the photos and she edited them. If you don't like how you look, that's your own issue. I don't know, pose better. What do you want me to tell you?
You're not gonna say my son has flaws.
You
can leave. No, it's not. You have to leave.
Oh.
Calm down. Let's calm down.
You're not gonna ruin my
You
day.
are not gonna say my son has flaws.
Obviously, you've had a lot of flaws, darling.
Everybody has flaws, and that's why I love them. You can leave, Judy.
Like you don't have flaws.
You can leave.
You can get out of my wedding now.
Oh.
That's freshman
What's gonna happen? Are they gonna fight?
I'm not getting out.
Oh my god, what is she wearing?
Have your wrist.
She looks like she's going to the beach at a wedding.
This is not right.
Church, this is not. Let's respect the wedding.
I'm not leaving.
Just hold your
You
peace.
show respect.
Like
You
small
let your
peace.
daughter
Let's just calm down. Hey, we don't need this.
I don't think that woman can calm down, to be honest.
All right.
Have the flaws right now.
Are you kidding?
Act like an adult. You don't know how to act like an adult
Oh,
right
you're
now.
kidding. I give that man $500 because he wanted to live high and mighty.
Oh my god.
This is not your day. It's not about you. No, but she's not going to have flaws about my son.
It's not about you.
She's in love with your son.
Okay, let's continue, please.
That right there is what you call a nightmare mother-in-law. I feel bad for the son, but I feel even worse for the wife. Imagine having her as a mother-in-law. She has shorts on at the wedding of her son, tells you all about this classy lady. And she tried to crash the wedding as well. It's like, oh my god, talk about a mother-in-law. That's literally a nightmare. Okay, what are you gonna do? Oh, don't tell me he's gonna like crash, is he? He's probably gonna do a big donut. Yep, just like I suspected. I knew it was coming. Is he gonna crash? Is he gonna hit somebody? Pretty sure this is illegal as well. I won't lie, it was impressive, but was it really necessary? He surprisingly finished that off pretty well, lol. I expected him to take out a wheel or a curb or hit another car. Exactly, I was waiting for him to impact with a human. Yet again, like, it's cool, like, obviously it was a cool trick and he done it well. Like, I'm pretty sure it also is illegal. I'm an a-hole for telling my friend she's not entitled to other people's money. I, 20 female, am now dealing with a problem concerning a friend of mine. I am a college student with a large social circle. Because of this, there are a few people in my circle that I don't know well enough. One of them is this girl named Talia. Talia happens to be very rich, which we did not find out until recently. We didn't realize it because she never presented herself as wealthier than those around her. She didn't wear expensive clothes, she didn't overspend, and she seemed to live her life as a middle class person at best. By the sound of it, Talia comes from old money rather than new money. With old money, they're very, very casual about it, like they're rich but you'll not know about it. With people from new money, like they splurge it and everything, you will know that they've got money, but it's not as much as her. My best friend Jada was scrolling through Talia's Instagram when she came upon her brother. Her brother uploaded a picture of their beautiful mansion on Instagram revealing their wealth. To me, this was just an odd thing to discover, but Jada was visibly unhappy. Why though? Why is she unhappy? Because someone's got money? When our friend group goes out to places like restaurants or clubs, we always share the bill evenly. Jada was outraged to find that Talia was rich, since she felt Jada had enough money to cover everyone, but decided to keep this information hidden. When I told her she wasn't entitled to Talia's money, Jada became enraged. I mean, of course she's gonna be enraged, she's jealous. There's some people out there that whenever they find out people have money, they get really, really envious, and I don't understand why. I mean, as long as it's not like blood money, like I've got no issue with it. And you know, as long as they're like paying all their taxes, they can be as rich as they want. But by the sounds of it, this Jada woman is very, very jealous. She said it was the principal, and Talia was wrong for pretending to be powerful. her. She then confronted Talia in a group chat. Talia has not answered since. I advised Jada to calm down since it wasn't that serious, and she told me I was just as wrong as Talia for supporting her action. So let me get this straight, Talia is in the wrong because she hasn't been flaunting her money in front of you. This Jada girl is so jealous. I really want to give Jada the benefit of the doubt because she doesn't come from a family that does have a lot of money, so there could be some personal feelings involved in this. However, I also think Talia isn't required to spend more than she has to. So am I the a-hole? I'm gonna say no. By the sound of it, your friend is very, very jealous. I mean, you did say it as if she came from a family that wasn't as wealthy as Talia is. To me, that's just pure jealousy. I wonder why Talia doesn't flaunt her wealth, not the a-hole Jada sad. Exactly, Jada's basically mad at Talia because she isn't wearing full-on designer stuff and like walking around in a Lamborghini. How can you cosplay as someone who's poor? She's just not flaunting her well. Anyways, guys, let's really leave that video there. That's some entitled people. If we're seeing me looking more entitled people, let me know if you will. Press the subscribe button. See you all tomorrow for another video.